What if I just made one copy of Primeval Titan? Oh, me oh my. Turn 3 Titan off of 4 lands and uncounterable off of Cavernous Soul. That's pretty nice. Hello and welcome, YouTube. Today we are playing a very interesting list inspired by a commenter by the name of Daniel Schmidt. It reads the following: would love to see you try Castle Garandrig and Sunken Citadel brew again. And I could not possibly agree more. It's been a while since I played this combination of cards, and I'm excited to give it a go, especially after having played it a bit on Arena. For those of you not familiar, Sunken Citadel casts for 2 mana of a chosen color when you play it in order to activate land abilities, and Castle Garandrig is a land ability that lets us ramp Titan pretty dang fast. There's a couple of other interesting things that I'm doing. This list going around with Hongir Battlements as the haste land of choice and Litjara Mirror Lake as ways to squeeze in extra blue sources for Talari West and cut down on awful cards like Boros Garrison, but still allow us to kill with 2 amulets. It's been a big thing. And I'm also playing a second Vesuva over the second Valcut, as this is another thing I've seen going around in the Whisperings, and I'm going to test it out and see how it goes. Look how many soul lands we have. Look at the sheer number. It's insane. This is what we got going on. Thank you for bearing with me through the intro, and I will see you guys in match 1. By the way, you won't be seeing any chat this time, as I'm just recording this for YouTube eyes only. So, playing City of Cards. See what City of Cards wants to do. What cards City of Cards is playing. Alright, so we have a double amulet hand here, which is amazingly interesting, considering we get to go turn 1 Garandrig, turn 2 amulet, land amulet, turn 3 kill them. Even though we have drawn Vesuva, I don't think that it'll matter. So yeah, we'll keep this one. If we draw an untapped source, we just get to potentially go off on turn 2 here, depending on what we draw. We could draw untapped source into Grazer. Honestly, Grazer might be lethal no matter what. We'll have to do the calculation. Playing in Steam Vents, interesting. DRC, okay. Opponent mold down to 6 cards, it looks like. Alright, and just another Garandrig isn't really doing much, so we'll just play Garandrig path. Next turn we can play Garandrig, Amulet, Garandrig, Amulet, and then have a turn 3 Titan. And maybe a kill? That is assuming that our opponent just taps out and doesn't hold up counterspell, which I don't think is a great assumption. We only have 1 Cavernous Souls to draw towards. We could try to wait until we draw, like, a ring or a second Titan and try to play both in the same turn and overload their counter magic, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. Unfortunately, Grazer would not be enough to get us to Titan here. Opponent's doing Murktide things, filling the graveyard, hitting second land drop, playing second DRC. Somehow still doesn't have Delirium though. That will not be the case for very long, I guarantee it. How about second Vesuva, huh? What if we just drew second Vesuva? That is the thing that can happen, right? Alright, well, we've played out our hand. We can Vesuva copying Steam Vents and transmute Talari West if we want to. I don't know how much time we have here though, to be completely honest. Opponent's drawing with Fiery Islet? What the heck? Does that mean they're just dead? They don't even have Unholy Heat. They could Delirium into Unholy. Second Titan's actually fantastic, though. Okay, well, now we just get to go for it, so we make sure I'm not yielding to my amulets here. Our opponent's just going to be doing this. I mean, unless they just have Subtlety here, in which case I'm playing into it, because, I mean, how are you not going to play Titan into 1 mana here? But now we don't have to use the Litjara kill. We don't have to expose ourselves to a potential super lucky Unholy Heat, because we can just play second Titan and then haste, but, you know, whatever. Now we get to bring in Defense Grid. Let's freaking go. Alright, and this is how I'm sideboarding for those of you who care. Taking out these 10 cards and bringing in these 10 cards, and we'll hit submit. I really don't know why our opponent just drew with the Fiery Islet there. Although drawing second Titan, I feel like I was pretty likely to just go ahead and jam Titans anyways, but especially since we don't... I don't know, I was talking about potentially transmuting Cavern. Kind of a wash. Them tapping out definitely made them lose immediately, though. Alrighty, so we have the Ragavan Killer. Turn 3 Dryad, not the fastest, but we will keep this. Goodbye, turn 1 Ragavan or DRC will not survive. Or we could lead with Double Bobble, I guess. Looking at our card, and then looking at their card, of course. Pithing Needle? Pithing Needle? What is this for? What are we even naming here? The One Ring. Okay, okay. I mean, it's a valid assumption that I play the One Ring, and in fact I do. And now we get to play turn 1 Amulet, which is fantastic. No Fear of Spell Pierce. Yeah, this, unusual one, not gonna lie. 1 Amulet of Vigor, and then a passing of the turn. We get to play turn 2 Dryad now, and then turn 3 Titan if we want to. If our opponent holds up counterspell here, decides to do things. Ledger Shredder. Okay. We can kill that. Alright, well, let's get our Growth Chamber in play. We're gonna hold on to this Dismember for a Magus of the Moon, as I feel like that's one of the easiest ways for us to lose right now, is just getting punked by Magus. So we'll go Garandrig, Grazer, and let them loot. That doesn't matter to me very much. Spell Pierce hits the bin. A little late for that one, huh? And we'll just play this Crumbling Vestige and pass it back to them. Now we have Member up for Magus, and Titan next turn if we want to. What is our opponent doing? I guess I'm inferring that they have a subtlety from this. I probably should have dismembered this by now. At this point, we'll just let them loot, I suppose. Discard Brotherhood's End. Makes sense. Card Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and dismember the Shredder. I don't see a reason not to. This is just going to grow out of hand even more so. And then we'll Titan and force them to subtlety us, I guess. If they have subtlety into Land Blood Moon, like, what can you do? Here's one Summoner's Pack. Will it resolve? It will. Looks like our opponent is like F60 or something. Let's activate Garenbrig to play our Titan here. How about it? How about those apples, opponent? Just tapping out for Ledger Shredders and just drawing with Fiery Eyelets ain't the move. It's not. And it resolved? Okay. So now we get Valakut triggers. So it's gonna be Valakut Hanweir. We'll send some triggers at Ledger Shredder. I know how to shred too. I shred battlefields, not ledges. Or ledgers. I shred battlefields, not ledgers. Alright, well, let's jump in here for the next one. That was one of the easiest matches of my life I've ever played against Murktide. And I think that there were some mistakes on our opponent's side that maybe contributed to that. It's alright. Magic is a learning game. There's a first time for everything, and figuring out how to play correctly, you know. If you're a Murktide player and you're watching this, you should think about bluffing more often, because just because you know you don't have Counterspell on hand doesn't mean that I know that. But when you tap out, I know. So, wait a second. You haven't subscribed yet. What are you doing? Alright, let's jump in here on the play. Let's go. Oh, we got a Saga Amulet One Ring hand. Yeah, I mean, we keep these. We can start activating Saga on turn 2 thanks to Sunken Citadel. Oh, turn 1 Saga Amulet, turn 2 Sunken Citadel, get both token value out of Saga. Oh, I'm living. This is living, everybody. That is synergy. What if I played turn 1 Amulet and still made 2 tokens from Saga? Can you imagine if I did that? That would be so crazy. Oh no. Ragavan. How about a blocker? I would like to block. Let's name green on this one so we can draw a thingamabob, castle Garenbrig, and do the things. Our opponent might attack here, not realizing that we can actually activate Saga. Alright. I'm having too much fun. I would like to block. Ah, unholy. Understood. So what you're saying is we get to resolve Primeval Titan, is what you're saying. Unless they play land here. Then we get to resolve... Oh, no land. Are we just gonna slap around Murktide again? Just like that? Opponent, you gotta learn. This is not even the same opponent. Opponents! This is not... What is happening? Oh, that's right. We don't get our amulet this turn. No, we do. Yeah, we just win. Okay. I guess that was a really good Sunken Citadel. Okay. Oh, wait, I should have... Hold on. I'm gonna summon his pack right now to see if it resolves, because if it doesn't resolve, then we get to play the One Ring instead. It looks like it's resolving. It looks like the Titan's probably resolving too. Look, if they have freaking subtlety, they got me, okay? They can absolutely... We get to Mirror Lake them too! This is the best league I've ever played in my life. Can you imagine if my opponent Unholy Yeeted my inconsequential Saga token and then let me just Mirror Lake? That would be insane, right? That would never happen, alright? What if I just made one copy of Primeval Titan? Oh, me oh my. Alright, we get Battlements and Valakut. Oh, I guess I could have aced it off the Sunken Citadel and Hanweir and been able to leave Citadel up for second main phase, for whatever that's worth. I don't know if it's worth much, but... Alright, let's just attack here with a couple Primeval Titans. This feels like it's pretty close to good. Alright, so let's get Saga, Basic Forest, fine. Oh, we don't even have packs to pay for. I only just realized this. We have no pack. No, we have one pack, okay. So maybe we just get another Basic Forest, and then something else. Talari West? I don't hate Talari West if they get killed both Titans. I don't really see how they would do that, though. So I guess it's just... I'll go with Talari West. And then we get to play a One Ring as well. I don't feel like we can lose. Our opponent scoops it up, too. Okay. Alright, we're sideboarding again, just pretty much the same way as before. Ah, Defense Grid. Let's freaking go. We'll keep this one. It's a little slow. We kind of need an untapped source, but... I dislike this bug. I'm hitting Littlejar Mirror Lake, and it was moving Primeval Titan. I don't know why it does that, but extremely frustrating to me. See if our opponent has a 1-drop here. They have DRC. Oh, Amulet. Okay, so we'll lead on Mirror Lake, so we can go turn to Amulet Garenbrig. If we were to draw like a Grazer, then we could play Grazer that turn also. When it's just tapping out here. See if they have the Spell Pierce for Amulet. They may. If they Spell Pierce Amulet, I guess they're not Spell Piercing Defense Grid. I wouldn't mind too much about that. If our Amulet resolves, we might just go Bounce Land Defense Grid and pick up the Littlejar. I don't think it'd be that crazy. Ooh, Bolt Us. Okay, very aggressive. We get to resolve both of these artifacts this upcoming turn. Oh, they could have Brotherhood's End again. I don't know if I really care about that too much. Mill over land. The third One Ring isn't exactly what the doctor ordered, but you know. Alright. Yeah, let's just resolve Grid now. And I think I'm leaving the bounce land in play. I will pick up the bounce land, actually. I don't see a reason not to pick up the bounce land, because we can go Garenbrig, and then the turn after we could, like, draw second Amulet or something like that, and keeping bounce land rewards us there. It also lets us get to ring 2 turns from now. I mean, we were going to get to ring 2 turns from now anyways, but second bounce land, I guess, is better if we draw exact Amulet, or like a Dryad or something. That would let us Titan in 2 turns. Probably correct. Opponent just got defense gridded. We just grittied them. Unfortunately, I don't know how to perform the dance move known as the gritty. Cast into the fire on our Amulet. Okay, well, I guess I should have left bounce land in play. Do regret that now. We're getting clocked like crazy with the TRC as well. Like Castle, I guess. Cast. Ledger Shredder, okay. I'm not super scared of Ledger Shredder. I can't lie. I'm a little scared of the clock here, though. Need endurance. That's what we need. Honestly, endurance wouldn't even be that good. Another Amulet would be good, too. Ramspell Grazer. I'll take Grazer. Not it. Alright, I guess we'll play Castle out. Cast it back. Keep bounce lands in hand in case our opponent's going to be Blood Mooning us in the near future. That way we can get some free value off their Blood Moon, a little bit of ramp. Not that it makes too much of a difference. We're super close to death. We're super close to death. Yeah, maybe this hand was a little too slow to keep. And tapping out here, if we can just chain a couple rings, which is probably pretty likely with the defense grid, then maybe we get to stabilize with Titan. Who knows? Looking a little difficult. We draw untap land to slam ring. We just get to go ring, bounce land, untap land, Titan. Maybe that's enough. But even then, I don't think that we have it because they have double shredder, can't block. So they have emptied their whole hand. That was everything. All the gas in the tank, huh? I guess endurance would still be pretty dang good, huh? Well, let's see what we can chain together here. Untap land, Grazer. That one is a little too late, unfortunately. It's alright, we'll move on to the next one. Interesting. Right, I still am just going to submit. Alright, we'll be on the play, of course. Turn on Grazer. Seems pretty decent, not gonna lie. We have Garenbrig to speed out our Titan and Sunken Citadels as well, so we're definitely keeping this. Kind of sad to have to use our Besaju here, but we could just lead on Sunken Citadel and then go turn 2 Grazer, Garenbrig, second Sunken Citadel, and that still sets up for a turn 3 Titan and lets us keep Besaju. I really don't hate that. We could also turn 1 Cavern on, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm actually just gonna Sunken Citadel on green and pass, I think. That or Garenbrig and pass. Probably Sunken Citadel, though. Here we go. We're seeing the ramp effect of having Castle Garenbrig and Sunken Citadel. I lead on Ragavan. I will play 1 Arboreal Grazer. Immediately draw the Titan, which is fantastic as well. Put in Castle, and we'll play Sunken Citadel on blue. We have Titan next turn with Cavern, actually. Since we can play Cavern, we can Cavern down a Titan on turn 3 after having played a tap land on turn 1. Interesting. Oh, we drew Bajuka Bog too, which is actually pretty good. Let's Cavern naming Giant and activate our Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, this is too clean, man. This is way too clean. This should be illegal. Turn 3 Titan off of 4 lands and uncounterable off of Cavernous Soul. That's pretty nice. Oh, wait. I gotta screenshot this for Twitter. That is too good of a screenshot. It's just too good. Alright, well, guess where Titan is going? Right back on top. Our opponent exiled a counterspell, by the way. They never did not have it. We'll top that one. Alright, don't Blood Moon, please, and thank you. Even if they do, we can draw Basic Forest and Besaju it, so it's not the end of the world if they Blood Moon, but wouldn't be ideal, obviously. No attack. Our opponent definitely has Blood Moon. They're fetching for basic land here. No Blood Moon. No freaking Blood Moon. Are you kidding me? Is it Christmas? This feels like a Christmas miracle. See if our opponent can muster anything against our Primeval Titan. I would block, yeah. As much as I would like to give you the mana to play the Blood Moon, you might have scryed to the top. Let's not do that. How about we take the thing that's not that and do the thing that's not that instead? I would also like to cast 1 more uncounterable Primeval Boy, doing it before playing Bog, because if our opponent has something to interact here, we want to exile that with Bog to dress down. Well, if we had an untap land, we could Besaju the dress down, but it wouldn't do anything now, so I guess we'll play Litjara and pass. We can also activate Litjara to copy our Titan here. They now have sorcery, enchantment, land, creature, so if they find Unholy Heat, they can kill our Titan. It would not be ideal. They bottom 2 cards. Playing a Murktide region here? Oh, yuck. Oh, but we get to copy our Titan now for free. Okay, I'm into it. Oh, we can Vesuva our Mirror Lake as well and do it again the turn after? Yeah, I'm about that, actually. Okay, this has been a very interesting game so far. I would like to make a token copy of Primeval Titan, please. Does that sound okay, opponent? Sounds okay to me. Alright, so we're gonna get Kalari West and Basic Force here, and then we are attacking with our Titan. and if they trade with it, that's fine. We're going to get a bounce land such as Simic Growth Chamber to pick up our TUS, and probably a red source so we could haste Titan this upcoming turn if we want to. Might be a little wishful thinking, though. We could just get a second TUS, actually. Bounce land, second TUS. I don't hate that. Okay, here we go. Would you like to block? Oh, they would like to block. I would like to kill Murktide Regent, please and thank you. Dude, second Littjara activation against Murktide of all decks. What is going on? Alright, Preordain goes bottom. Can we copy our Titan copy? Yes, target creature. Just because it's a token doesn't mean that we can't copy it. And this one is immune to Unholy Heat also. They'd have to have Bolt and Unholy Heat stop us from Littjaraing this type. This has been wild so far. Alright, they exile a Bauble with Iteration, play a DRC. We just have the Bog lying in wait, by the way. Bone Crusher Giant goes to the bin. I don't think they can win. I'm gonna be honest. We get to copy Titan again. It's just over for them. It is just so freaking over. Alright, let me make a copy of my copy of Primeval Titan. Wait 1 minute. This is yet another screenshot. Whatever. You know, this one's for you, YouTube folk. Say yes to that one. And this time we'll get, Valakut and, I guess, we'll get Simic Growth. And we'll go ahead and transmute our QS now. Get Summoner's Pack. We'll pack here. Yes. We'll get Dryad and go Forest, Dryad, Bog. Dude, we just get to have our cake and eat it too. We're gonna put the Valakut on top of the Bog trigger so we get to kill our opponent's DRC before we exile their graveyard and win the match. Dude, double Littjara. Dude. Okay, let's just go again. Dude. Alright, we're jumping in here for a match 3 on the play again. Okay. Alright, we got another great hand. We got a turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 start activating Saga hand with Sunken Citadel. I don't know, maybe this card is just way more busted than people realize, because so far it's been pretty actively good. We actually get to go turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Castle, Grazer in Sunken Citadel, and still activate. Thank you very much. Here we go. Just taking all of the downside out of playing turn 1 Saga, just by having a Sunken Citadel. Our opponent's on Hardened Scales. Ooh, Dryad. Okay. Alright, we'll continue with the plan. Grazer in Sunken Citadel. We can actually Vesuva Sunken Citadel and have Titan mana. I mean, we have Titan mana next turn regardless, actually. Echoing Deeps. Okay. Archon Ravager. Okay. Alright, let's make our dude here. What? I said to make green mana. There we go. Oh, actually, we could have made Titan mana and still made a Construct here if we wanted to. And I'm still going to make the Construct, because then we get to play Vesuva copying something and play Dryad and second Saga. Seems decent. We go Vesuva Sunken Citadel, naming, I guess, blue. We get to go Dryad Saga, and then our next Saga can set us up with Map, while we swing for 4 on turn 3, out of Amulet Titan. What is this board presence, dude? Our opponent has Saga, the Boz, Agatha's Soul Cult. Okay. They can make a really big Ravager, I suppose. I guess here we Vesuva Saga. Second Vesuva coming in clutch. And we'll make a token here. We might as well play out our land too. Just swing. We've got chump blockers galore, and many more tokens where this is coming from. Double block, huh? So they're gonna kill one of our tokens. This at least gets Zabaz out of play. We essentially traded a token for Zabaz, which is fine with me. We could be in some trouble if our opponent has a Walking Ballista. Now there's Zabaz, okay. And Ballista. Okay, well we're definitely dead then. Well, maybe not dead. Alright, I'll let them do the thing. They have a 5/5 Ballista. They can put 11 counters on it. Still not dead. Not technically. They can put 2 counters on the Ravager by sacking the Soul Cauldron. They can Soul Cauldron on the Ballista for 7 counters. Sack the Soul Cauldron to Ravager, put 2 more counters on that, 13. They have 7, 13. They have exactly 20 here. At least by my calculation. Alright, looks like our opponent... Oh, they didn't go for lethal. They could have sacked the Soul Cauldron. This puts it to 19. That's not lethal. They should have sacked the Soul Cauldron, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, they can sack this to the Ravager to put it to 21. That's weird. Okay. Well, yeah, we are dead, so it looks like there's multiple ways to get to lethal there. Okay, so against them, what do we want? We want Cursed Totem. It's basically game over against them. They can't even Haywire Might it. Defense Grid is good against only and specifically Haywire Might, and so I'm not really interested. Flanking will help us play around Force of Vigor. I don't know why I'm talking, because I'm not going to include this. Alright, so this is how we're going to be sidestepping. Right, be on play. Hand's not fantastic. I think we got a mulligan that. Alright, this hand's a lot better. Keep this. Bottom, I guess a redundant land. Probably just the Hanweir, to be honest. Seems good. So they have Gemstone Cavern. exiling a Ravager. I'm just gonna go ahead and commit to playing the Besage. We can potentially draw a bounce land here and just go absolutely get nuts. I guess they could have Haywire Might. That would be a little sad. Oh, they do have Haywire Might. Okay, well, that's a little sad. Well, now we get to Vesuva Forest and have an untapped Garenbrig for value. Our Castle Garenbrig is actually doing a great job helping us get the Titan mana here, reducing our mana requirements by 1. So I guess we'll go Cavern on Giant and Dryad Castle. The next turn we can draw a Titan and start doing Valcut things to them. If we play a Titan, that is. If we draw a Titan. Went on an Ozolith Patchwork draw, it looks like. The jar, okay. I mean, I'd love to draw a Titan. All I can say is a Titan would be kind of nice. Wouldn't be lethal exactly, but it would be pretty good. Pithing Needle, pretty much useless against us. I guess it hits the One Ring. Now we're gonna draw the One Ring just because I called the Needle useless. Slayer Strong. We don't even play that card. We don't play Slayer Stronghold, opponent. You gotta catch up with the new Amulet meta. Titan. Ugh, no Titan. Play this, naming new, so we can transmute West if we draw it. I guess there's no real reason to play out the Vestige. I will play Azusa, however. Take 2. Now if we draw Titan, I think they're basically just dead. Because we get Valcut, Bounce Land, pick up the Vesuva, that's 2 triggers, we get total 4 land plays, so 3 more triggers on top of that, it's 5, and then 6, 7 from playing land as Valcut, which would be 21. So if we draw Titan, they are exactly dead. We're just taking 5 here. Second Automaton. Alright, Titan off the top is lethal for sure. Lethal for sure. Aha! Lethal for sure. Unless our opponent has Nature's Claim, they have lost the game this time. And we get to tap for blue here with our Sunken Citadel for value. And I guess we might as well activate Titan in case our opponent has a 1-mana counter magic spell for our Titan, which I find quite unlikely. Although I guess if we got Bounce Land Hanweir, we could actually haste our Titan. That's a little, like, extra step, though. Probably correct. They don't have a legendary, so they can't Besage us. So I'm just gonna get Bounce Land Hanweir, and then we can haste just to show them that their Pithing Needle didn't do anything. Alright, so we pick up the Hanweir here, play it for the turn, and go red with the Dryad ability, and haste Titan. And now we get to attack with everything, except for the Azusa. I guess we don't attack with the Dryad either, and our opponent scoops it. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, yeah, run it back. Alright, we have a turn 1 Grazer, turn 3 Ring looking hand. We'll definitely keep it. These natural Vesuvas have actually been kind of nice, not gonna lie. Especially when we were playing Sunken Citadel, Vesuva copying Citadel, setting up nicely for like a Garenbrig or something is pretty nice. Our opponent just goes, Forest, go. What the heck? Alright, that's a really good draw. Now we get to go turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Dryad, turn 3 Ring, which I don't mind if I do. I do not mind if I do. Go Gruul Turf, pick up the Vestige. We get to go Dryad into Vesuva copy Gruul Turf next turn. We're actually an untap lane away from having a turn 3 Titan with this hand. 0 Amulet required. If that's an Amulet, that's pretty good. We don't want to get Force the Vigor too hard here, though. It maybe doesn't matter. They'll have to force us either way. So let's go Crumbling Vestige. They might force now, to be honest. Make it green. Here's a Dryad and a Vesuva copy Gruul Turf, since we can just pick up the Crumbling Vestige and still have Titan this upcoming turn if they kill only our Dryad. So far we've dodged Force the Vigor, so might just be another decisive victory this upcoming turn. This hand panned out pretty good. Crumbling Vestige being fantastic. Better than Golgari Rot Farm for sure, which is what I would have played over it if I weren't playing Crumbling Vestige. I wanted the untapped green source, and this is exactly why I got rewarded for that deck building decision. Natural State Amulet, sure. Hangerback Walker, okay. You just have to not be super dead, and then we'll be... Oh, Castle Garenbrig. It does let us get to Titan, doesn't it? So if we play Vestige here, we can get Valcut something and get some triggers, so we are supposed to play the Vestige out. Oh, I guess it should have been Sunken Citadel, but it doesn't matter. What if I made a Primeval Titan this turn, opponent? How would you feel about that? And our opponent scoops it up. Okay. Castle Garenbrig for the win? I guess any untap lane would have worked there too, but still, that is hype. Alright, let's go again. I'm into it. On the draw against Grim Flayer BR. So 2 on the play, 2 on the draw. All things balanced. Thanos would be impressed. Interesting hand. And we keep this, I think. Not perfect, but it is keepable. We go turn 1, Sunken on green. That's mana fixing, guys. That's mana fixing. Ooh, Dryad's really good for this hand. Alright, we'll go Sunken on green and swing it back to our opponent. Our opponent absolutely surely knows what's going on. Sunken Citadel on green. That's just classic modern things, you know? Firebuff Canal, Ledger Shredder, Murktide making a comeback. The third Murktide opponent this league. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna float a green, go a Simic a Growth Chamber, and then we'll Grazer back into play this Sunken Citadel. Also in name green. Here we go. Opponent just passes, huh? Interesting. Alright, well, let's see if they care about Amulet of Vigor. They don't, huh? Oh. I guess we go Hanweir Dryad, so that if they have a counterspell, they use it this turn, and then we can slam Titan next turn and still be able to do all the things. Even if we drew Vesuva, we could still kill them, or not kill them. We could still attack with Titan by searching up second Vesuva. Stern Scolding, Stern freaking Scolding, just in game 1, huh? Okay. Oh, we're not attacking. I did not expect the Stern Scolding there. I'm not gonna lie. PRC, Spirit A. Okay. They have a land. Please do not have a land. They mill a land. It's Spire Bluff, so it would have entered tapped anyways. Well, let's just hope they don't have land counterspell. And they draw and discard with Ledger Shredder, changing Murktide. Interesting. They didn't want to play Murktide this turn, huh? Holding up counterspell valiantly here. They get 3/5, so we'll just take our 3. Maybe they'll block a Murktide down the line. Interesting. Alright, we can lead off on a Grazer and see if they care about this. They don't. I can't say I'm super surprised. Guess we'll go Gruul Turf. Let's Summoner's Pact if they want to do anything about it. I'm playing into counterspell here. They get to Ledger Shred. Alright. Well, let's get our Titan. I guess we keep Bounce Land in hand. After paying 4 this upcoming turn, we'll have probably not enough mana. Have like, it doesn't really matter either way. We draw an Amulet maybe and be able to go off, but I guess Bounce Land in hand. Leave Hanweir untapped, or we can just play base Forest. Honestly, I don't see the utility in playing the Forest, really, so let's just play Turf again, if they have the counterspell. Of course they do. Why would they not? Cool. This is fine. Totally chill. We're not dead because we have the green here with our Sunken Citadel, so we can pay for our Summoner's Pact. We can take 7 down to 10. I feel like we should start blocking, though, because they're going to be able to use their mana this turn cycle pretty easily. So it's not going to cost them anything to, like, end of turn bolt the Grazer or something, so let's just guarantee our life gain there. Alright, let's see what we get to do from here. Oh, the One Ring. That's interesting. We'll play Force Pass, and we'll take our block again. Same reason as before. Not really taxing their mana anymore, and we're not super afraid of a Murktide at this point. Oh. This turn we can go Tolari West, One Ring, and next turn we can, like, Transmute to West, I suppose. I feel like the One Ring is the safest this turn. Oh, I just played into freaking Spell Pierce because I didn't play my land first. Ugh, that's awful. Hopefully they don't have Spell Pierce. Hopefully they have freaking Counterspell instead. It resolved! Okay, we're in business. I am going to draw here. Another One Ring is not too bad. Play out our T-West. Pass back to you. I'm so shocked that our One Ring just resolved. Oh, Ragavan? Okay. I guess that means they don't have Counterspell? They could have drawn it, I suppose. I think they probably drew the Ragavan, though, because they just played it. So they would have played Ragavan last turn and held out Counterspell if they had it. Another One Ring, huh? So if we go Castle, Activate, you can only have up. I'm going to go for the Summoner's Pact, to be honest. Titan, play Castle. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. We have the combo here. We get to activate for Castle Garenbrig. Play our Titan here. I'm a little spoiled now from having played Arena. It's nice that it just lets you automatically tap, right? Does our Titan resolve? Did they find the counterspell? Ugh, subtlety. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hand was just a little too slow, I guess? I don't know. Again, sideboarding very similar to the other times we played against this deck. It's possible with Defense Grid in the deck, we don't want to bring in O-Stone? I don't know. Alright, on the play, of course. Ooh, we got a turn 1 Grazer and a turn 2 Dryad or Grid hand. Definitely this. We're one Sunken Citadel away from being able to Garenbrig our opponent. Don't mind where this is headed. That's for certain. If they hold up Spell Pierce here, then we won't play the Grid. We'll play Dryad instead. If they do this and don't play a threat or hold up Spell Pierce, then kind of just whatever we want to do. Honestly, I think it's better for us to resolve the Grid than it is to resolve Dryad. Sunken off the top, please. Remember, that's great insurance, to be honest. Let's just play the Grid here. I do not want you to react to my stuff at all, opponent. You're disallowed. Let's go to Instep here, so when they... Actually, if they play a Shredder, do I even dismember it? I don't think so. DRC, land, tap. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't care about DRC for the moment. Land. Suva's fantastic. Right, we'll copy Steam Mint. Right, any untapped land lets us Titan this upcoming turn. I guess we could have copied Forest to play around Blood Moon. Copying Forest would have definitely been correct. It's alright. We'll have Magus instead and get to dismember it. No! I could have played around it! What am I doing? Unfortunate. Ugh. Alright, well, we still have 3 Besagers we can draw, plus just second Forest as well. Ugh. Or another Dryad would unlock our mana as well. I guess we can't dismember during their turn because of our own Grid until we have 4 mana up, and then we'd have to pay all 4 life. Now we probably do have to kill Ledger Shredder, to be honest. I will block. Okay. Nothing. Heat Arboreal Grazer, okay. Carding second Shredder. Dang, we're gonna lose this stupid Blood Moon, I feel it. Ugh. Classic Amulet experience. Another Defense Grid, huh? Doesn't hit as good as the first one. Well, we definitely have to dismember here. We're on too much of a clock. I guess we hit the Shredder, because it can grow bigger than the stupid Channeler. we can use the forest for a black here, even though our opponent Blood Mooned after our Dryad, because the forest is unaffected by Blood Moon being a basic land, so it still has all land types. And I guess we do play the second grid. Man, I just had to play Vesuva on forest. That's all I had to do. Attacking might be bad against Ragavan as well, now I think about it. Probably is. Letting them connect with Ragavan and get a second blue online is pretty not great. Gosh, dude. Dude, this is my fault. This is my freaking fault. Ugh. I just didn't brain this game. Oh, maybe they cast Summoner's Pact, please? I'm glad they got rid of our Summoner's Pact for us. Gosh. It's gonna shame concede. There's no way that we can possibly win, right? Ugh. Murktide region also. Gosh, dude, I fucking suck. I am so bad. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, last match. When they say that punch snowball, that's what they mean. You gotta keep your cool in moments like that. Because the only reason I didn't play the Vesuva there is because I wasn't thinking so far ahead as to like playing around what we could lose to, and that was Blood Moon. Although based on our draws, I don't think that we would have gotten to the point where we were playing Titan in time anyways, because we didn't find the land. But regardless, after that, it was just me being distracted. You gotta let yourself not get distracted. You still gotta play well even after you make a mistake. That's important. Alright, last one on the play against Jokers Are Wild. Ooh, we get to turn 1 Citadel, turn 2 Saga, set up for a turn 3 Ring, potentially, if we want to. I mean, we keep this. The sequencing is the most interesting part. If we draw an Amulet and lead on turn 1 Saga, then we get to turn 3 Titan. But if that doesn't happen, then we lead on Sunken Citadel will turn out better for us in the long run. I'm gonna lead on Citadel, to be honest. If we get paired against something like Yawgmoth, then we'll get punished, but, you know, it's alright. Burn. That also punishes us. Although, I can't say that I'm unhappy to play against Burn. Now we play Saga and pass. At least we'll be able to block their creatures with our Saga token. I don't feel too bad about it. Eidolon of the Great Road. Yep, I don't mind that one at all. Ha, Grazer. Well, we'll just wait on that one. Leave up our Sunken Citadel here. I don't even think we chump. I think we just make a token and then make another token. Actually, I think we have Titan this upcoming turn with the Grazer. We have to take 4 to put Titan in play, but maybe it's worth it. So we can chump, take 4, go to 13. We could just die out of nowhere if we do that. I'm just going to take it and make a token chump blocker. Maybe even just play Ring this upcoming turn. Not much can go wrong just by playing Ring. Even if we don't activate it, we can just use it to gain a turn. Fewer, okay. And passing. Alright, well, let's make our dude. They have Searing Blade, okay. We can go to 8 and play our Titan. That doesn't necessarily kill them. 3, 5, have enough green. A couple draws here that maybe get us to lethal. Huh. Man, now we only take 2 to play our Titan? Well, I'm definitely playing Titan if that's the case. Alright, we go Amulet here. We go Bounce Land, Grazer, down to 7. It's not impossible for us to die here. We don't even get to haste our Titan, actually. Probably still worth it, though. I think we're going for Titan. Can we Dryad into Titan, maybe? I'll have to think about this for a bit. Let's float with the Mirror Lake and pick it up. See if lands in play. So we have 6. No, we can't Dryad into Titan. Oh, we can Titan into One Ring, though, and gain us the turn that we need to be able to win. Okay, so we'll do that. We can get double Bounce Land here. Or no, Vestige Bounce Land. So we leave the maximum number of lands in play. Yeah, Vestige Bounce Land in play. And then maybe we even get to Haste Titan this upcoming turn. Now we pick up Citadel and the Vestige. Wait, cancel. Oh, I thought we had to pick up 2. What am I doing? I was still in double Bounce Land territory. Alright, we don't activate the Ring here because that would put us to 6 and let them double bolt kill us. We're gonna have to pack for something here, though. Probably have to pack for Dryad. So we're gonna be going down to 4 this upcoming turn regardless. Let's play a second Eidolon. Hold on, we wanna... Dang it, I didn't want to yield to that. Wanted to pack in response. Alright. Well, we can draw here. Take 1. I think we draw now, since we're gonna be dead to single bolt anyways. Take our 1. Draw again. Now we can just draw a Dryad. Yep, just like that. Now we go Dryad. I probably could have played Ring before I played the Dryad, to be honest. It's whatever. Let's get land into play here. Let's play Mirror Lake, I suppose. See if our opponent has the bolt. Seems like they don't. We can copy our Titan and then attack. Seems like the play to me. Or we could attack, get Valakut. But we don't have 2 Valakuts to get. So we play Chamber, copy Titan, get Valakut, land, and then attack, get second Vesuva, and that should be lethal. Weird lines here. Probably should have been dead, but you know. Oh wait, no, but we're 1 short on the Mirror Lake. So we attack and then copy Titan after. That works also. So we do this. Yes. Get Valakut, and we want Vesuva in deck, so I guess we get Valakut Sunken Citadel. We'll name, I guess, 3 here. And we want to make them leave their Eidolons in play. We need to be able to do enough damage here. I guess we could kill 1 Eidolon so they can't bolt kill our Titan. Probably correct. So we do want to kill 1 Eidolon here, I think. Yes. Always killed. So now we get to Mirror Lake, copy Titan. That's fine. So now we go Marine like this. and copy Primeval Titan. Oh man, copy Primeval Titan for the win. Oh, the win from 2 life against double Eidolon, huh? Alright, Vesuva and Sunken Citadel. Aiming. Oh man, what a style win. There was probably a million better ways to do this, but you know, we'll always guess this one. What in the world? Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay, that was sloppy as hell, but we'll take it. Defense grid is kind of interesting against Deflecting Palm and stopping them from casting instant speed stuff during our turn, like Path. It's probably like win more, to be honest. It might be better than some of the things that we have, though. I don't hate defense grid terribly. Oh, we'll play 2. Actually, we want to play them over the ring, because the ring is not particularly good against them. So we definitely want grid, and we bring in Sage, I guess. We'll go like this. We cut rings and brought in grids and 1 Sage. We go Saga, Sunken on green. I don't really know where we go from there. We don't even have bounce land. We definitely look in this. Alright, turn 1 Grazer is fantastic. Keep this, sure. What do we bottom? Honestly, it's probably just Sunken Citadel. I hate to say it, but Garen Brig off the top is Titan mana, by the way. Just so you know. Just to speak that into existence. Goblin Guide, please. Goblin Guide. No Goblin. Unlucky, to be honest. Actually, I can't say unlucky now that we've drawn second bounce land. This is just a classic turn 3 Titan. Leave it in the comments if you can walk through the line here, figure out exactly how to sequence our lands to get to the Titan this upcoming turn. Not this upcoming turn, 2 turns from now. Roiling Vortex. Oh no! Roiling Vortex! Alright, now you get to learn, if you didn't already, to Dryad, bounce land, pick up the untapped land, and next turn we can go double untapped land Titan. Not attacking with Arboreal Grazer if they kill Dryad here. They don't. Seems like we're gonna win. Seems like we could win. Path to Exile Dryad. Okay, that's fine. Get a Forest, then we'll bounce land, I guess. Yeah, we'll just bounce land. It's fine. We can even Besage their Vortex if we want to. We're not planning on gaining any life, though. So maybe we just don't care about the Vortex. Full crack. Okay. Although maybe we care about the 1 life Vortex over like 2 turns. It'd gain us 2 life, too. Now, honestly, we have extra Besages here, so I don't think it'll really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Get gone, Rolling Vortex. I don't think it could possibly hurt us. Might go Forest, Titan, and probably have to set up Polari West. We could set up Mirror Lake here, actually. That only loses to double both. We Mirror Lake and then set up for Polari West Dryad. Then we can attack and not get blown out by Deflecting Palm. But Mirror Lake is bad against specifically double bolt or like Searing Blaze Bolt or Path. Actually, we could try to do best of both worlds and get Mirror Lake Polari West. Mirror Lake Polari West actually seems pretty decent here. We can draw a bounce lane and get Dryad online or get a second fight. Interesting spot. Another Roiling Vortex. Our opponent could definitely have Deflecting Palm. Kind of the read that I'm getting here. Oh, well now we can transmute for Dryad and attack. Because we played Vesuva copy bounce land. I think I like it. We got rewarded for our choice here. Doesn't mean that we're going to win necessarily, though. Get attack for Dryad. Oh! I totally forgot that we're taking damage with the Vortex for this. That has the line of text I totally forgot about. Oops. Well, what's done is done. We could just play another Titan, but I think probably Dryad. Then we attack, you get Vesuva, or we get Valakut bounce land. It's not even lethal. They go to 11 if they don't palm us. And then we play land and they're not even dead. Dryad is better though, because it lets us Besage their Vortex for +1 life. I should already have Besage the Vortex. It's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we're kind of locked into Dryad here. It's gonna suck if we get Path to Exiled or something, but it's also gonna suck if we get Deflecting Palm. I guess we just didn't have to attack here, but let's just get Vesuva here, since we don't want to have to pick up our Cruel Turf for any reason, necessarily. Alright, we'll save targets upstairs, so always yes, always healed. Because we can do 12 for them, but we can't kill them unless they just take the damage. If they take the damage here, then win immediately. Deflecting frickin' Palm. Okay. Yeah, well, I might have lost this game because I didn't Besage the stupid Vortex. I forgot about the 5 damage clause on this stupid thing. That's very unfortunate. Gosh. Okay. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Mistakes were made. Do they have the bolt too? It feels so bad. Lost to freaking Burn, and it's all my fault. I'm such a stupid idiot. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's not even the last game. Okay, we can come back from this. We can come back. They do have Deflecting Palm and Path, so I like Defense Grid. Run it in. I can't believe I just freaking did that. Huh, that's a little too many defense grids, to be honest. We needed some ramp. We got a mulligan. Alright, this hand is a keep. Probably just bottom map, I think. So turn 1, Tulari West. Turn 2, Amulet Grazer. Oh, they mold a 5. They're on the mold a 5, huh? Lead on T-West here. Next turn we can go Amulet, Castle Garen Brig, Grazer, and a land. So we don't really need a land. We could also just go Bounce Land, Grazer, Bounce Land, Dryad, Garen Brig. Which is probably the play. Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide. Lava Spike, come on. Where are the creatures? Oh. Oh, okay. That might change things. So if we go... we're supposed to just play out both amulets here, I think, and then next turn we should be able to kill them with Telarios transmuting in the plan. Next turn we go Bounce Land, Dryad, Bounce Land, Grazer, Bounce Land, float some blue, pick up Telarios transmute, and we're probably getting there. They don't even deflecting palms here, by the way. They could have Path. Ooh, I don't know if we can work in Defense Grid or not. Alright, let's just start making a bunch of mana, because we know that this is what we're doing this turn. Hit 5 to make sure I'm not yielding to my amulets, like a person who doesn't know what they're doing. Alright, we'll play Dryad, and immediately play Cruel Turf. Right, and then Grazer. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we only have exactly enough to get Titan play. We'll do the calculation in a second. Definitely picking up QS here, so we're gonna float with that and pick it up. So if we go blue here, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We transmute down to 7. We can't also play Defense Grid. I think that's the only way that we can do this though, so we'll transmute. We'll get Summoner's Pact. Oh wait, we might be able to play Defense Grid after playing the Titan, but before hasting both? We'll have to see. So if we get Titan here, we float, leave 1. We can just get Valakut, attack, and get double Vesuva? Yes. So we haste once, play Defense Grid, attack, get double Vesuva, assuming they don't have Path. They could have Path here, though. We don't have to play into Path. We can just get Telarios Bounce Land, and then pay for Path. But then we don't have a way to actually get Titan into play. Telarios Bounce Land, play Defense Grid. And they can't even Deflecting Palm us then. I think it's better not to go for the haste here. We only lose to like Blood Moon or maybe Alpine Moon. Although it gives them 2 extra turn cycles. So I guess we go Valakut, Hanweir, and we can still top deck threats if we do. Gonna play into the Path, I guess. Now whenever opponent, do you have the Path? They do. Okay. So we're not losing to anything other than not drawing another Titan, though. There's no way to sequence the Defense Grid before doing all that, unfortunately. We're like 1 mana short from playing Defense Grid first. Land lets us get Valakut triggers. Okay. Path the Dryad also. Opponent's just on mono Path to Exiles, I guess. Right. Another threat would be fantastic. Seiju, which we will not play. We'll just pass. That way we can draw a Dryad and get an extra Valakut trigger out of our Visage, or potentially Visage something that we need to, like a Molten Vortex if we draw a Summoner's Pact. Learned my lesson the hard way on that one. Full crack. Okay. Alright, Titan? Titan, please? Ah. There is a way. Alright. So, now we get to actually copy our Titan with Littjara. I absolutely will do that. Our opponent can't have anything because we have Defense Grid and they have no mana. Alright, we want Littjara and Simic. Pick up the Cruel Turf. And let's just make 1 Titan copy. Okay. And now we get to Vesuva our Hanweir. And get Sunken Citadel on red. Sunken Citadel activating both Hanweirs at the same time is kind of awesome, not gonna lie. There's probably a way to make a build that can use Sunken Citadel to set up some sort of Sunhome kill without needing Slayers, because of the fact that it will untap, like, you don't have to use all of it, if that makes any sense. You don't have to use it twice, you can leave it untapped. Ugh, okay. Telarios Urza Saga, clicking random things here. I'm actually just gonna decline the second one, because we don't need anything else, so they are dead. See, 7 plus 6 is 13. Oh no, they're not quite dead. So we actually have to set up a kill here with Dryad and Valakut second mate. It's fine. So we'll say yes to this. Go get double Growth Chamber so we can have the blue, and we'll transmute for Dryad and kill them. Alright, so we'll pick up our T-West here, and we'll pick up Vesuva, and in second main phase, we'll transmute Dryad and kill our opponent. Alright, here's transmute for Pact. Here's a Pact for Dryad. Bang. Bing. And play Vesuva for copy Valakut lethal. Oh man, almost threw a match against the burn. You love to see that. You love to see it. All right, so we ended up 4-1 with this wild list. I have to say, I think that people underestimate how good Sunken Citadel actually is as a land. Its synergy with Saga and Garenbrig is actually super powerful. I can't say one way or another whether this is better than a stock list or not. The Mira Lake Hanweir tech actually does seem to work. Like, it seems like you can, if you want to forego the Boros Garrison Slayer's Sunhome package, you can play these 2 instead. It does feel marginally less powerful, but, I mean, you get the upside of being able to play a more flexible mana base. So, I don't know how to feel about it. Castle Garenbrig is just always a wonderful card to play. And Sunken Citadel pairs perfectly with this and Saga, so if you're playing Castle Garenbrig, you might as well be playing Sunken Citadels as well, giving you more consistent Soul Land type draws. Letting us play a turn 3 Titan with Cavern of Souls against Murktide was amazing. Ugh. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this deck list and about the league in general. And if you still haven't subscribed by the time that you got here, what are you doing? That's just horrible EV for the channel and for yourself, to be honest. You'd be missing all this great content. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I mainly wanted to play this list for fun, and hopefully you guys had fun in the match, because I certainly did. And I will see you guys in the next one. This is Redface Menace, signing off.